Hey everyone, welcome to September's 30-day challenge. This month's going to be a little bit different. We're going to have a separate group just so we can all be focused and really pushing forward and trying to get every day done this month. So there are set rest days. 1 week will be the same, then the second week will be different. You'll just add more reps and all the way down through the month. Nothing too extreme, but you know you can always do whatever you feel comfortable with. If something's too much or too few, if you need more weight, you need to adjust for yourself. If you need to switch your rest days, you're more than welcome to do that. I guess my best advice is just do what you can. If it seems too hard, go back to day one. There's no rules. Just get something done so you're moving forward in that stretch. So I'm going to go through and show you what you need to do, just in case you don't know. So follow along with me and I'll show each one for you. So the first one is the squat. You want your feet hip length apart. You probably should wear shoes for these workouts. I'm not a very good example. But you want your toes facing forward, your feet about hip length apart. And from the front, you can have your hands here, you can reach out in front, whatever you prefer. But when you go back, side view, you're going to push the tailbone back and then go down. And then when you come up, you want to squeeze the glutes, bring your arms to your sides. So down, up, down, up. You want your weight on your heels the entire time so you can raise your toes off if that helps. To modify your squat, just don't go down as far. Next we have the lunges, and we're going to do front lunges. You do your right leg and then your left leg, and that counts as one. So you want to start your feet about hip length apart, hands on your hips, and you're going to stretch the right leg forward. Now you always want your knee on top of your ankle. This isn't a very good view, sorry. And you can keep the left leg straight or you can bend it down. So that's up to you. And come back. Switch sides. So that's one. Let me back up so you can watch my foot. So lunge forward and down, back. Now that would have been a lot easier with shoes on. So push-ups for this challenge, you're going to do a basic push-up. Elbows are going to go out and your hands are going to be underneath your shoulders. So for a modification, you're going to start, your shoulders are on top of your wrist. You're down on the tops of your knees and your core is strong. So there's a straight line from your shoulders out through your knees. Then to modify, you could go just part way down or you can go all the way down with your chest. So this is an option, or this is an option, or you're in your full plank and you can bend part way down, which is probably the best modification so you're still getting your core workout, or chest to the earth and up. Dips are next. You can have a chair, the end of your couch. I just have a little end table thing. But you want to rest your palms about shoulder width apart and take your hips off. Your feet are spread about hip length apart, and you're going to keep your elbows into your sides. So when you go down, your elbows are back behind you the entire time. Lower down as low as you can go. If it's just a little, that's fine. You're still working the triceps. All the way down. If it's too easy, you can always just raise a foot and switch. Curls are the next one. Don't make fun of me, my weights don't match. I just always have to switch my weights halfway just in case they're a little off. But you can stand or sit for your curls. It's completely up to you. So if you're standing, your feet are hip length apart, so you have a nice solid stance. Palms are turned out. You can raise both at the same time. So 1, 2, or alternate. So That's one. That's one. 2, 2. If you want to sit down while you do it, you just rest your elbow on your inner thigh, your mid thigh, and you can use one arm at a time and do it this way. So curls, it's kind of up to you if you want to do just a little movement or if you can come all the way up. Depends again on your strength, the weight of your weights that you have, and the total number of reps that we're doing. And the last one on the list is the plank. So we start with 20 seconds. We work our way up to over a minute. Modified plank first. You're going to be down in like your modified. You're going to be down like your modified push-up. The tops of your knees are on the mat. Your core is nice and strong. And you're holding. I want you to flex your abs if this is your plank. Otherwise, go up on a full plank. Your gaze is right here, in between your fingertips and your thumbs. Body is strong, hips are turned in. Or, if you feel like challenging yourself, go down to a forearm plank. So the only adjustment is to just bring your forearms down to the mat. So there's the forearm. If there are any questions about those at all, just let me know. Otherwise, game on. Let's get September started. Take care.